Hello and welcome once again to the coverage of the NI Women's Senior Futsal League for 2019-20, which as ever comes from the Linfield Leisure Centre in Belfast. Just the two games on offer tonight, two massively important games which will determine who finishes top of the Group 3 standings. First up it's Linfield Ladies, and they'll be taking on the girls from Crusaders Strikers. Linfield went into this game level in second place on 15 points with Sparta Belfast and only 3 points off the top of the table, although given the goal difference between the sides at the top, it was always going to require a goal avalanche if they would overturn Cliftonville's lead at the top of the table. Let's see how this one turned out. Here's the highlights. This week's action got off to a flyer as Crusader Strikers took only 6 seconds to open the scoring against Linfield Ladies. Jessica Ray inflicting the early damage, and when Holly Otter added a second, a few minutes later Linfield were reeling. Rebecca Bassett however settled the Linfield nerves somewhat, reducing the score to 2-1 with this effort. However, when Caitlin Hamilton added 2 more to make it 4-1 to Crusaders, any hopes of getting something in the game appeared to be as good as gone for the Blues. A serious half-time talk was needed, and it clearly worked to their credit as Linfield bounced back in the second half, and indeed got within a single goal of their opponents, thanks to these strikes from Jessica McGee and Mia Fitzsimmons, who reduced the deficit to 4-3. Crusaders however hung in and sealed the game thanks to this well-taken effort from Amanda Morton. Full-time score, Linfield Ladies 3, Crusader Strikers 5. So a defeat then for Linfield, which not only ended their remote hopes of topping Group 3, but it also meant that Crusaders leapfrogged them to end the league table in third place. So massive well done to the Strikers. And so we come to our final game of coverage this evening. What an amazing way to finish, as league leaders Cliftonville Ladies took on second place Sparta Belfast in a shootout, which would decide whoever wins this season's league. All to play for them, so let the action commence. Here's the highlights. Given the importance of this game, it was understandable that it proved to be a tight affair, with Sparta's Samantha Kelly being the first to go close as she rattled the post with this well-struck shot. Sparta then worked a well-rehearsed free kick, but once again it came to nothing as the Cliftonville defence stood firm. Cliftonville fought back after this, with Sparta Belfast keeper Anna Daly having to make a fine stop to block this power drive from Liam McIntyre, and she then had to react again well to stop this thundering effort from Megan Weatherall. Half-time came and went without a goal being scored, but it was all to change in the second period of play, as Amber Dempster slotted home after her initial effort was blocked. Cliftonville were now in the driver's seat. However, they had to work hard to prevent a superb mazy run from Sam Kelly, resulting in an equaliser. Then, with time ticking down, it was Amy Lee Peachy who again tested the Reds' defence, and only some good goalkeeping and a touch of good fortune kept this one out. Try as they might, Sparta couldn't break down a resolute Cliftonville defence, and in the end it was Dempster's goal that made the difference, as the final score read Cliftonville Ladies 1, Sparta Belfast 0. So then it's Cliftonville Ladies, thanks to that Amber Dempster strike, who have won Group 3 of the 2019-20 NI Women's Senior Futsal League. Massive congratulations to the girls from Altitude, and commiserations to Sparta Belfast, who battled so bravely not only in the night, but indeed throughout the entire competition. So that completes our coverage of Group 3 of the NI Women's Senior Futsal League. But the good news is, there's still more ladies futsal still to come over the next few weeks, as we now enter the knockout phase of the competition, the quarterfinals of which will take place on February the 14th. The draw for this takes place on Monday the 11th of February, with sides already in that draw being from Group C, Cliftonville Ladies, Crusader Strikers, Linfield Ladies and Sparta Belfast. From Group A, Larne Ladies and St Oliver Plunkett, whilst in Group B it's going to be any 2 from 3 of Ballymackay's Young Ladies, Carmoney Athletic and Chimney Corner, with all of those teams in action this Friday to determine the final qualifiers. So that concludes our action tonight. Thanks as ever for watching, and what better way to end tonight by having another look at that Amber Dempster strike that secured the Group C title for Cliftonville Ladies. We'll see you all again next week, but until then, it's bye for now.
Ah.